So I've been blessed to have three dads: God our Father, and my dad who's raised me, and then what my mom would call is a sperm donor. So that's who I got off the phone with, was my biological dad. And I've never heard someone feel so hopeless and alone, probably in my life. And it hurts because my whole concept, or God's concept for me through this website is you are not alone. And I was crushed because he's been in and out of jail since forever, and that's one of the reasons why I really didn't have a relationship with him. I only know a few facts about him, and the things that I do know, I like. We do have a lot of things in common that make me me. So to hear someone feel so down and out and who's living on the streets and, wondering where he's going to get his next meal from. And apparently he's on the run and didn't tell me, where he's at, but just that, he's trying to be safe. He doesn't want to go back to prison because, I guess in prison, they make you do stuff. And, if you're not in a gang, then it's unsafe. And I don't know. I've never really had to, be in that world or bubble. I've barely gotten a speed ticket. So, it's hard for me to relate in that part. But when I hear that he's homeless and living day by day, and the tone of his voice where, he says that I just wish I can take a couple of Vicodins and, knock out or Norco and just fall asleep on the railroad tracks. I'm worried for that. I'm scared for that because I've been there. I've been there where I've felt like life isn't worth it. Keep going. It's not worth it. Why go through all of this pain and suffering just to, just for what, right? To feel more hurt and pain. It makes no sense. So I had to, try to talk to him, in a loving way, which is easy. It's easy, but his mind really wasn't there. And all I can do is just pray to God because I'm in Boston. I can't physically help him because, one, I don't even know where he's at. And he didn't want to tell me. But I thank God because I can't be where he's at, but God is, and I just told him, he's not alone. God is with him. He talks about death like it's just right around the corner, and he wants to get to know me. And, I wish I would have gotten a chance to get to know you. And I'm like, you still have time. You're only 50 something years old, You can probably, we don't know when you're going to be taken. So, you may have another 50 years to get to know me. So I just pray that wherever you are at, that God touches you, that God shows you favor, God shows you peace and love. And I'm making this video in hopes that if someone else is feeling hopeless or down, that they also know that they are not alone, that you are never alone. God is always with you. He is holding you when it doesn't seem that way. He is. You are going to be comforted that But I just pray for peace. I pray for comfort. I pray for love. I pray that you know that don't give up. Don't give up. The point where you want to give up is that's where the devil is trying. That's what he wants. He wants you to think it's an easy out, but it's not. God has so much more for you. God wants so much more for you. So I pray for peace and comfort. And I pray that, tomorrow's a new day. I pray that God gives you a new vision, a new hope, a new excitement for life. So wherever you are at right now, I pray that, I just pray that God changes your heart. Amen.